Hello and welcome once again to the Spider's Web, and this time we're going to be finishing off the wereboar. It's been all washed with the Acrylic Earthshade. Excuse me a second, I'll just change my glasses. He'd been washed with the Acrylic Earthshade, and he's ready for highlighting. One thing though first, before we carry on with him, this fella. I think his skin tone is too pale. So what I'm going to do, with the Acrylic Earthshade, and just give it a go over. Blip, plop, plop, plop. Just like that. No big deal. So it just looked, when I watched the video back, when I finished I thought, nah, it looks too pale. So hopefully it looks a bit better now when he dries off. So I'll put him to one side. I can wash my brush out, and I can start on the wereboar. Okay, so you can go back to where you were, and now we want the vermin brown again, and we want a couple of dollops of that on our palette. Okay, so we've got a couple of that dollops of that, as I say, on our palette. Just rinse our brush off first because I've got some right at the top, and now we want a screaming skull, and I'm going to lighten this up. Not too much this time. We don't want it looking too bright, but I want it just enough to do the job, as they say. There we go. And now I think we may end up going over this one again with the Acrylic Earthshade, looking at the way the colour is, but we'll soon find out. So what have we got here? Got that bit of musculature there. Got a line there. Got a bit there. Feels as though the paint's drying up on my palette again. Try and get this done as quick as. There's the problem with your acrylic paints of any description, they soon dry. But it's also the good thing about acrylic paint. It's one of those things. There we go. And there's the wereboar. Showing off his muscles. And while I've still got this paint open, I'll just there we are. Forgot to do that before. Okay, so there's our flesh tones done. All it needs now is our the top is top done, and we're using Elysian green for this, just to highlight his the top that he's wearing. Now the thing is, there's not much of a highlight we can do on the front because he's sort of like stooped over slightly, but we'll do just that little bit here and there just to bring out the design, the shape. There we go. That's really all we can do for that. And for the back, we'll do more of the same, just paint over. That's that done. Next we have our leather. I will use Balo Brown again with I've got a good amount of that on because we've got quite a bit of leather to do with this one. And I'll get the Rhinox hide out as well, just to darken it down, again, you saw in the last last pair I did this exactly the same thing. So right, so with this lighter one, I'm just going to do these like wrist protectors that he's got, and also do his belt. There we are. And now I'll add a bit more of the Rhinox hide to make it darker, obviously. We don't want this sort of like exactly Rhinox hide, but we don't want this very pale at this point. We want it slightly paler than Rhinox hide. And I want to just rinse my brush out again because I've got paint right to the top of the bristles. Okay, so what we'll do for this, apply the paint, wipe it off, and then apply to the figure. And as per usual, want to pick and choose where it goes. We don't want it everywhere. We just want a few little bits here and there. There we go. And as I say, I think I'm going to apply some more Agrex Earthshade to the skin, and I may do it to the top as well, especially at the front more than anywhere else, because it looks a bit brighter at the front than it does at the back, and that's not the way it needs to be. Okay, so what we're going to do first is Dawnstone, and we're going to go over, in fact we're going to mix that with, where are you? Fang, here boy, there we are. Couldn't see it then. So we're going to mix Fang with Dawnstone. And more Dawnstone than Fang, to be honest. I've mixed way too much here, I think. I've got too much Fang in there. Never mind. I'll add some more Dawnstone and keep adding until we find the right colour. Okay, so here we go. There we are. And now I'll give that a couple of seconds to dry off. And I've just remembered something. I don't know whether I did it or not. I didn't really, so I'm going to do that now. I didn't highlight the fur on the back of this chap's boot. as he has done. And let's put more. I've seen the tub of Dawnstone open and totally forgot that I'd mixed some other paint up for it to do that. Oh. Tell you what. There's Dawnstone for you. It made just that touch brighter. Next we'll have Administratum Grey. Oops. And we'll add more of that to the fur. Make it paler. Oops, gone off camera again, hadn't realised. And then we'll give that a couple more seconds to dry off, and then we will extreme highlight it and wait. And when that's finished, I'll add some more Agrax Earth shade to the skin, just to dull it down a touch more, because I think it's a bit too here we are. Ooh. I think I have forgotten to do. I have forgotten to highlight his trousers up. So we need the dark flesh, which is there. Just a touch of that. And a touch of the Screaming Skull, and it's just the usual waft over. There we are. The skin's all dry, or should be now. So we'll just go over with the Agrax Earth shade, and then we'll be tapped there, and it can be drying off. I'll put the video up on YouTube. Oops, something there. So I do want to put it on the green top as well, didn't I? I'll do that as well. Oh, yeah. might as well. There we go. So that's the wereboar done, placed over there, and when we come back we'll be doing the orc druid. I think, or should, no, or not. Well, we've got 2 drudges left. Let's do the drudges. Yeah, might as well. Oakley dokley. That's me done. For this video, just to show you we've got these 2 done, or these 2 to do, which we'll be doing next. We have the orc druid, we have the owlbear, and we have the big one, the ogre. So until next time, take care, God bless, and bye for now.